Okay, we're back. So now we're going to look at the next word problem. And here it is, the last one. Jill has a bottle of 5% acetic acid and a bottle of 10% acetic acid. How much of each should she use to make 250 milliliters of 8% acetic acid? So we're looking at how much. So we're going to blend a concentration. And this, folks, is used in real life, in labs, in landscaping, in cleaning solutions, in anything that involves mixing higher concentrations to make less. In fact, it's even used in making baby formula. So the idea is that you need to be able to know how to blend the right mix so that there's a proper amount of mixture. Here goes. Let X represent the amount or milliliters of 5% acetic acid. Let Y represent the amount of 10% acetic acid. So basically these are the two amounts that we're looking at. How much 5% and how much 10%. We're using this to create 250 milliliters of 8% acetic acid. So these percentages are going to be used. But first, we have X liquid plus Y liquid is equal to 250. That's going to be the first part. So X liquid plus Y liquid is equal to 250. The next step is to include the percentages. The reason why we need to include the percentages is that is going to be our second equation. So X is the number 5%. So 5% converted to a decimal is 0.05. Think of it as 5 cents. All right. Now 5% of X plus how much of the Y? The Y is 10%. Okay, and then we have, so 5% of the X, 10% of the Y has to equal how much of the 250? Well, it's 8% of the 250. That is going to be the second equation that we're looking for. Again, the first equation is the total number of liquid. The second equation is the total with the percent. So once we do that, we can solve for this problem. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. What we're going to do is, in order to not work with decimals, we're going to take the first one and multiply it all by 5. The second one, we're going to multiply the second one all by 100 so that there are no decimals. 5x plus 5y is equal to 1250. 5x plus 10y is equal to 0.08 times 250 times 100 is going to be 2,000. All right, so there's a lot of work there, and we're going to go through this really slowly. So one more time. This is going to be lines 3 and 4. Here we go. So lines 3 and 4, and they're all aligned up. So now we're going to take lines 3 and 4 and subtract them. So minus, minus, and minus. So 5x minus 5x is 0. 5y minus 10y is negative 5y equals 1250 minus 2000 is negative 750. Once we have this, we can divide by 5 and we get 150. So Y is 150 milliliters of 10% acetic acid. Well, we need to find the other value. We're going to sub it in 1, and we find out that X is equal to 100. Now, once you do that, you can check it if you want, and that's what you can do. And then finally, our last statement is going to be, Jill should use 100 milliliters of 5% acetic acid and 150 milliliters of 10% acetic acid, because Y is 150, that's your 10%. And your X is 100, that is your 5%. And you just give me a therefore statement. All right, folks, that's the end of the word problems. What we'll do over the next couple of days is take up some questions from the homework and maybe post some homework videos as well. All right, have a good night, take care, have a numerical day. Bye.